Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo's Select Care.
Half a day, I'm Claire Calvo bringing you your weekly renewal. Today I am here with John Borja, who is an elementary school teacher as well as a member at Synergy and a select care provider.
That is correct.
Thank you for being here, John. So I want to first talk a little bit about your role as a teacher. First of all, thank you for, teachers don't get enough credit. And after the pandemic and lockdown and having to be with my son and try to do that whole schooling online, I have a much deeper appreciation. Of course, I always appreciate teachers, but now it's to a whole other level. So thank you for that. And I want to also talk a little bit about how you bring yoga to your students. Years ago, when you invited me to teach, I've come there to teach dance, to teach Zumba, or different things, but
Yes.
Yoga as something that we stuck with. What made you decide to open this the kids up to yoga?
With yoga, for me personally, when I take yoga at Synergy, I'm an active person and my mind goes wild if I'm not. But with yoga, it calms my mind.
Right.
And then the benefits of doing yoga too is I don't have to see a chiropractor when I work out. Usually they do stretches and things that I don't normally do.
Right, so like an
it really
internal
helps.
massage, internal adjustments, right?
Yes. So it's mind, body, and soul.
Right. And you just thought because of those benefits, you wanted to share that with the
Yes.
kids. Have you seen over the years, any kind of results with the kids practicing?
When I first started with the kids and doing it like on a daily basis, you could see the difference. In the beginning, they were kind of like challenging. It's like,
Right.
oh my gosh, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
But as when they adjust to it or get used to it, they want to do it the next day. It's like, when are we gonna do yoga again?
Isn't that great? I
Yes.
feel like kids, they're like sponges, and whatever you give to them, they're like you said in the beginning, I know they, especially with yoga, they're kind of like, oh, I can't keep still, and like, get a little impatient.
Yes.
But after a few minutes, for some, they're all different, but they dive in and they want to, even for like 30 minutes. I'm surprised how focused that they are. And I feel also when we start with something a little more energetic like dance, they get all their energy, all their, they want to shake and move, and then they're ready to just slow it down and
That's
find
true.
some equanimity.
I find that true. Yes.
And so yoga is one aspect. So I know you, like you said, you're very active. You pretty much work out every day. And yoga is something, how long have you been practicing?
Probably like over 10 years.
Over
It's
10 years.
mostly like in the gym.
Right. And then for how long have you been offering it for the kids?
Maybe about 4 years.
For the past 4
Yes.
years.
Yes.
And that is 4th grade.
That is correct.
Right, okay, great. Thank you so much for that. I think if every school on island, especially the primary, grades, I think we would really see a great effect and results from that. Especially, this day and age where there's a lot of focus on bullying because it's so prevalent, whether it's just face-to-face bullying or even cyberbullying. And I think it would be great to implement something like this. I wish we had a program where we could implement this. I don't mind coming all the time whenever you need me to, and I know you do a great job yourself, but if this was a program that we could implement throughout all the schools.
Well, Wedding Yale, our counselor, Mrs. Kalata, we have like Monday, Mindful Mondays, and then Wednesday,
love that.
Wellness Wednesday, and in the morning for like 30 minutes.
Oh, that's great.
It's Zoom now, so sometimes I forget what day it is and I don't zoom in
Right.
at the time, but
Wait, so you zoom in from the classroom, and what are you watching? Where is it taking place?
Mrs. Kalata in her office.
Oh, so she'll just do it in
Yeah.
her office. Oh, that is wonderful.
Yes, it's a great program for the kids.
That would be a good, like if you did some sort of, some sort of
Follow up.
follow up
Yeah.
and see how it goes over the next year or so. And thank you all. I will see you next time for part 2 of this series.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo's Select Care.